Welcome back, everyone, to the 20th episode of What
Wow.
Anna Said
Podcast.
podcast. I'm sorry, it's clear that we're still waking up over here. Anna's surprised that this is our 20th
I'm
episode.
surprised too. I didn't know it was our 20th.
Thank you guys for not paying attention to
Wow, that
our
is
uploads.
crazy.
Well, there's an episode between like 13 and 14. I mean 13 and 15 or something where the episode's not numbered correctly, right?
Let's double check it right now. Let's double check it right now.
It's truly 20. It's truly episode 20.
Yes, so thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening.
Yes.
Whether you're on the treadmill right now,
Oh,
or
yeah.
maybe you're out for a leisure walk
Mhm.
outdoors,
Or maybe you're just
Maybe
waking
you're-
up, making a cup of coffee.
maybe.
Or maybe I need to be outdoors taking a walk. Because, hey, if you're doing that, if you're listening to us right now and you're already starting the day, you're seizing the day, you're on your walk, your morning
Mhm.
walk, your morning run,
That's right.
you're running your errands and you're on the go. Kudos to you. Kudos to you, man.
Exactly.
Yes, a round of applause for you. Pat yourself on the back. we truly mean it, though. Also, for those who may be tuning in while you're working, Anna, sometimes you do that or not.
We're not gonna confirm or deny.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So on this episode, we're gonna touch on our goals.
Yeah, let's.
At the beginning of the year, if you have tuned into that episode, we talked about just doing it,
Right.
getting rid of your
Exactly.
excuses. Maybe
Exactly.
that's your goal for this year, is to remove
Right.
the excuses.
Yeah.
Because I know that was Anna's message to me. So go
Oh,
ahead,
definitely,
Anna.
big time, yeah. So let's go ahead and check in. On the last episode, we said we were going to check in because we do say plenty of times on this podcast, we want to keep each other accountable. We want to keep you guys accountable with the goals that you have given us and vice versa. So I know, Sally, something that you shared on our podcast at the beginning of this year, podcast number whatever it was at the beginning of 2024, you did share with us that you had a goal that came back up again. It was a goal you had last year and now
Yep.
you have it as well this year, and that is the goal of running a marathon.
Running a marathon, yes. My training hasn't officially started
Yeah.
like I would have loved to, but I
Right.
do have a marathon scheduled in December that I would like to travel out for.
Okay, so that's the
Travel
thing
for
with
it.
you. You just can't run in Texas. You just have to go run somewhere else.
Well, the thing is, Anna, okay, you little jerk. The reason why I'm not going to run in Texas is because the ones in June are in the Texas heat. And as a big girl, I'm not running in this heat.
As a starter?
I'm not running in this heat. I wanted to do the Fort Worth Marathon, the Cowtown,
Cowtown.
but February was way too soon for me to start.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the one that I plan to do is in Hawaii.
Okay. That's sounding more like
There
you're
is
just going on
no
a trip.
time. There is no time restraint for the Honolulu Marathon.
Sounds like you're just going on a trip there, but
Yes.
so you
I
do
have
have you do
vacation.
have a marathon scheduled.
Mhm.
Okay, you want to run the one in December. Hopefully,
And I know someone that wants to run it that lives here in Texas, so I plan on running it with her.
I already know who,
Who is
because
it?
she done hit me up so many times to run this marathon with her.
Who?
And I'm
Can
so
you tell
glad.
me who?
I'm so glad that she's got you.
Yes, my
That's on the
best friend. That's her
same-
mother-in-law.
Yeah, that's on
Tia.
the same.
Shout out Tia and Kakala, because that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, because I already know. And if you're gonna do it with her, then you're definitely gonna do it because she's gonna do it.
Oh yeah, she already
Yeah.
hit up Tia asking if I'm still doing it. So.
Well, that's a good thing about having the same goals. Getting together with people that have the same goals is because when people bond together over the same idea and the same goals, then you're more likely to actually do it. So we'll see you on that marathon in December.
Hopefully
Yeah.
you guys can go too.
Yeah. Well,
Vacation, not to run it. You little jerks.
yeah. Okay. Just because you have sunglasses on doesn't mean like this energy that you're giving right now with the sunglasses and the jean jacket.
The sunglasses is because of the
I
eye.
think you think you're a little too cool
No,
over there.
because you're being a little hater over there. I'm just saying. you
I
guys
mean,
can
I
come.
don't know
I
when
didn't
this.
say- I did not say.
I think it's from the glasses and the jean jacket.
whatever. I
Yeah,
didn't say to
'cause
come and
it's-
run the marathon.
You're like sitting here
guys can
lax
go
and
in
you're
it.
just, you know, I've
See, guys,
said the
that's
word
why-
jerk twice already. It's not even 9 o'clock, and
Yeah, because you guys were jerks in the beginning.
Yeah.
And right now.
Put the tally mark
Well,
up there.
nobody
How many
watches
times she
these-
said that.
These two podcasters don't even watch their own episodes and know what number we're on.
Oh.
So
we're your co-hosts.
yeah,
And I
you guys
knew
don't
what
pay
number we're
attention.
on. I just didn't know if you had numbered them correctly, because sometimes you
It's
skip
numbered
numbers,
correctly.
but
I don't
it's
skip numbers.
it's numbered correctly
I'm a
this time.
perfectionist.
So okay, pass the mic, because it's giving.
Hostile environment.
It's giving. We're gonna turn the camera off.
No, one of those days.
Not that kind of episode again.
Not that episode
It's
again.
gonna be what Anna said again, huh? Where the camera cuts off.
Oh.
Anyways, just an inside joke.
Goodness.
Right. So that's good. I'm glad that you found your people
Yes.
that love to run and love
Exactly.
to go and do marathons.
Yes.
Okay, for those of you who are listening, we're inside.
Yes.
This episode's being recorded inside. This time
Exactly.
we're back here at the brick wall,
Mhm.
and Sally's got her shades on.
She
She's
sure
got her
does.
stunner shades on.
It's
You
at the
know,
house.
she's got her jean jacket on. You know,
she's a cool
giving
rider.
cool, relaxed.
Cool
Yes.
rider.
Shout out Grease too, cool rider. She's giving that. You know, she probably came here in her motorcycle. I haven't checked how she arrived. I didn't look outside yet, but that's probably how she came. So she's having an issue with her eye, because people who wear contacts, you understand.
Yeah.
I don't wear contacts.
Me neither.
But she has the contact was irritating her eye, and so her eye is a little bit red, and so she has glasses on. She has
Yes.
shades on. So that's what we're making fun of her for. So it's just the energy that's coming, and it's like, hey, if I remove your glasses, we're gonna see your red eye. Can you tone it down, okay? So
Mm.
then it's gonna be everybody on mute, okay? Just like Beyonce said, this side of the couch gonna be all on mute once those shades
Oh
come
my
off.
goodness.
And I just want to point out that we asked Kim this morning to bring our coffee. Okay, I texted him this morning. I said, "Hey, girl,
Listen,
go ahead and bring our coffee on your way."
I was running late.
She showed up, and the only thing she brought with her was just being late. That's the only thing she did, was be tardy. Okay, no coffee, no anything. But go ahead, Kim.
Yes. Sorry, sister. If you guys are listening to me and you're wondering, why do I sound like this? Just please excuse me. My voice is still trying to get better right now. So they're laughing and I want to laugh, but I can't because it's hurting my throat to try to laugh with them. So if you hear like a that's
Wow,
me.
not right
That's
in the
me
mics.
laughing in the background.
Okay.
So just in case you guys hear that sound and you're wondering, to our listeners on Apple or Spotify, you hear a little like wheezing in the back. That's me, guys.
Wow.
As for goals and tackling our goals, I remember my goals were to look into nutrition and look into just health and fitness, everything that had to do with health and fitness, and then also with like the things to do to birth naturally and to help with the process of birthing naturally. So for my goals for that, really eating nutritious part, that part I could say I have been eating just a well balanced diet. You know, I have my carbs, my proteins, my veggies.
Is
But-
it better than like your past pregnancies?
Oh yes, for sure. That's for sure. At the same time, because this is my last pregnancy, I have been, allowing myself to enjoy if
No,
I want like
No.
a chocolate cake or something.
no.
I don't eat that much sweets this pregnancy, but
You can still enjoy those things
yes,
in moderation.
Yes,
Whether it's your last, your first, your
talking
second,
about in moderation.
In moderation.
I did have a pie last night, so
The whole pie?
like half of it.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, so that was a
We'll
little
go
bit.
on a walk after this.
Yeah, so that's why I had to do a little walk. Yeah. So as for health and fitness, I have been right now. I am 30 weeks, so that's like 7.5 months. And as for keeping myself accountable and taking care of my body, I have been doing, keeping up with my workouts when I can. We have another instructor that just started as well, so I've been going to her class, and I have
And this is for instructor for extreme.
yes,
hip-hop.
extreme hip hop. Yes. So I do have 4 more classes left then I'll be 8.5 months, and then I'll
Mhm.
take my maternity leave
Yeah.
to prep and just get ready for the baby.
Mhm.
But for the most part, I have been taking care, doing my pregnancy exercises to ready the body for birth. As for looking into the things that would help me birth naturally and with the ease of going into it, I remember looking up the breathing exercises. I didn't even know there was such a thing, but I remember Sally with her home birth, and I remember seeing her like doing all the breathing exercises. So when I watched the video and she was naming all the different ones, I was like, Sally did that. Sally did that. Like I remember in the different parts of her laboring, she would do those different exercises wherever they fell. So I remember I would sit there and I would practice at home, and my kids are looking at me like, I'm like, don't worry about me, just go go over there. Just the breathing exercises, positions that would help with birth, depending on what is the most comfortable. Because I know in a hospital setting, a lot of it is lay on your back, and for that part, it doesn't, you know, the way your pelvis is in the baby's position, that's not the best position to be in. So I've been looking up different techniques, and then it reminded me that you could ask for the peanut ball, which reminded me of you and Samson. Because I remember when I seen that, I had already given birth to Aki and then was about to give birth to Anna. And when I seen you do that, I remember thinking like, I didn't know the hospital does that. Like they could give
Have
you
those
all these different things
other
you could use.
Mhm.
Yeah, so when you did that and then just looking more into it and just being able to speak for yourself and to the hospital staff, and so yeah, that
Yeah, so real quick, I'm just gonna jump right on in. So has Diaki taken some of this watch these videos with you? Because when you're in the moment as a pregnant
Yes.
woman, you can't really, you're gonna have to have someone there to speak for you
Exactly.
in the thick of it.
Yes. And that's one thing I have yet to do, because when I watch the videos, he's usually either sleeping for work or he's at work. But that was one thing that you just reminded me, for me to talk with my husband, to make sure we're on the same page, and to make sure to encourage him like, hey, when I'm in that moment and like I'm in a lot of pain, I really need you to encourage me with your words, and the words of affirmation, the words that you can do it, even if I can't, like, continue to remind me, and the reason why I chose to go down that route. So definitely. What about you, Anna?
Yeah.
I know,
I was
and
waiting. That took so long. That took so long.
I was gonna
My
say something.
sisters love talking about birth experience and like,
Yes, I was
they
gonna say
love
that.
talking
I didn't want to
about.
call her a jerk.
They
'Cause
love
it's
talking
gonna be the
about.
glasses energy.
They just, and it's nice to do your research and stuff, that they love it. If I just leave them alone and just let them talk about pregnancies and how to give birth and
It's
all
the
the things,
passion behind
they
it.
they'll
Yes,
they'll give you,
passionate.
if you want an episode just solely on birth experiences, before birth, after care birth, postpartum care, all that stuff, let us know. Let us know so I can have a day off, because they will take you there. They will take you there every time. Okay, they can sit and they can go into it, and I love that for them.
Just want to empower women.
Love that for
okay?
No, you should. You should. As a woman whose the baby days are out the door,
Yeah.
that kudos to y'all. You should, and I love that for you guys. And Kim, good job on taking care of your health this time around with your pregnancy and just taking care of baby. You are definitely so much more active than you were in your previous pregnancies, and I know that was a goal for you. So good job with that, because it's hard. It's hard when you're not pregnant, and so for you to do it while you're pregnant, great job, girl. And then also with watching your eating habits and just making sure that you're eating nutrient dense meals, for baby and for yourself and for your family. Those are very good things that you're keeping your focus on, while also not, having to restrict yourself from the things that you do love. Like right now, Kim is in love with those. What is it called? Edward's pies.
I have another one at home.
The ones that you get in the freezer aisle, and then you
It's buy one get one free.
defrost. Okay, defrost them. And anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about the pies, because Kim's starting to get distracted, and she's gonna try to end this as fast as she can so she can go home and eat it. But anyway, so good job with that, because I do see you doing that. So and I know that after you have baby, which is gonna be soon,
Man, so
I
soon.
can't believe.
I was talking
Like,
to
yeah.
Kia about it, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh my goodness, there's gonna be another baby here soon."
Can you believe that?
Yes,
I
in
can't
2
wait.
months.
I can't wait.
Still weird.
Ugh,
Oh.
that is wild. But anyway, after you have baby, that you continue to
Yes.
stay active for your kids and for your health and yourself, first of all, and also with the paying attention to what you guys are putting in your body. So
Yes, I just wanted to tap into that. Just going into being an instructor, becoming an instructor, and teaching fitness.
yeah,
It has definitely showed me the importance, how important it is
yeah,
to exercise. So it
yeah,
definitely has shifted my, me just doing it as an instructor because I loved it to really just fitness in all.
yeah.
So yeah,
That's very good. That's very good. And I love that you picked on something that's so beneficial for you and everyone in your life. Not just for you, your husband, your children, your kids are so active because they see that their parents are into physical health, like working out and doing your step. And then I see that the effect that it has on your kids, and they love working out and they love doing their steps. And Kim's oldest is, well, both of her girls are really good at step, but her oldest is super fast feet. Okay, she's so quick with her feet around that board, and that
And it's inspiring. 'Cause
I was just
see
about to
her-
say that.
when I see her moving so quick on a board, I'm like, I need to move just
Right,
like that.
exactly. That just the coordination
Mhm.
and the speed, and that's when you're healthy. When you can just move your body like that.
Yes.
So I'm trying to make my way there, but Kim's already, her little family already got it down. But
Some muscle people.
muscle people,
If you heard our other episode
Yeah.
where she fell in with her husband,
yes,
noticing the muscles.
Exactly.
Now her whole
Exactly.
family are.
Which, by the way, shout out to you guys because you guys just had your 10th marriage anniversary.
Yes.
Yeah, so congratulations on that, you and your buff man
10 years.
and your buff children. Yeah,
A whole
congratulations.
decade together.
yeah. Thank you, sisters. Yeah, a whole decade. Yesterday we sat there and just reflected on the 10 years and
Yeah.
what we've been. 10 years is a long time with someone, and you really get to know
And
each
y'all were
other.
married young.
Yeah, and we got married. Yeah, so
So to make it in
it
10
was
years is
making 10 years is a huge thing, and
Yeah.
we had nothing like there was nothing else but to thank God for that
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
ooh man,
Yeah.
like so that is just such a huge accomplishment,
yes.
and I'm just so thankful that God was in our marriage and continue to, remind us of why we said I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you were talking about that, and I was also having flashbacks. Like,
Yes, like
Just-
all
Woo!
the things. Yes,
When we sat there yesterday, I was like,
yeah, God is good. God is good.
all the time.
All the time.
God is good.
Exactly. So my goals, obviously, I shared on that episode that I did want to have more time spent at
Mhm.
home, more
Yeah,
time with my
that's right.
family, because I was working so much.
yes.
Not against my will. I was willingly picking up overtime. And just because I love my job, so it was like, okay, well, yeah, I can step in and help where it's needed. Thankfully, with the position that I took on, the new position that I took on, it has helped me to have all that time
Yes,
back
exactly.
and not having to be at work as much, and even coming earlier home on most days,
yeah.
and just being here with my family, getting to see my nephews and nieces more.
Mhm.
And because with the commitment that we made to our children
Yeah.
about how we're going to have more park days,
Yes.
and we have a specific park day of the week that we
Exactly,
make
so that
sure
gives
to
that
meet up.
time.
So it really helps me feel fulfilled in that goal.
Yes.
I feel so happy to be able to see the people that I love, spend time with them, because one thing that was a lot for me was whenever I did start working again after those years of staying at home, not only did I miss seeing my children and my husband and my family in my home, but I missed seeing my sisters, my parents, my nieces and nephews, because I was so involved in the
Yeah.
day to day, and seeing them at church and seeing them
Yeah.
on the weekends when we serve at the community food bank.
Mhm.
So being able to have some of that time back is so special to me. It's so precious to me. I love it so much. I'm so happy. Just even with us coming out of winter and going into now the warmer times, and we're able to barbecue more,
Yes.
and we're able to meet
Have
up
our
and just
karaoke.
have our karaoke back. And I just do not
Oh,
have
yeah.
the words to even describe how it fills my cup every time whenever we get together. I mean, we're gonna get together
Mhm.
this Sunday,
Yeah.
and I'll be able to have it off, and I'll be able to go to
Exactly.
church with my family. I mean, it's
Yes.
just it's just the best. I love it so much. I'm so happy.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it helps me too, because I can also, now that we're going towards the goals that we have, that we're
Yes.
accomplishing the goals that we have, and we know like, hey, you know what? I thought that was going to be tough for me to make
Exactly.
more time to spend with the people
Yeah.
that I love, but
It did
it's
seem like
happening.
that
Yeah,
at that time. It
it
really did
did.
because
It
you were just so busy all the
all
time.
the time, all the time. Yes, and now with things opening up, I'm so
Yeah.
thankful, and it's making me excited to add more goals now.
Yeah, because
You know,
now we see. It feels like we're back seeing our sister again. Because you were just
wow.
work, 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 work.
Oh
You know.
yeah, tell no, yeah,
Yeah,
tell me how
like
you feel. Yeah,
that's just how it was. I was like, bring her back, bring her back to me now.
But with her being at work, we were able to like step up to the plate and do
Oh,
things that we
yeah.
normally
Oh,
allow
big
Anna
time
to do for
Yeah,
us. That I mean, as you guys, yes, that's what I was gonna say. As you know, this podcast is
Yeah.
what Anna said.
Yeah.
It started off from a childhood memory,
Yeah.
and then into an ongoing thing that we said throughout our
growing up,
whole
yeah.
entire life.
Exactly.
And so with Anna, you know, always having to go to
Yeah.
work and not be available,
Exactly.
Kim and I, we had
We
an
had to
opportunity
step
to
up.
do something this past week.
Yeah, and you know,
And-
yeah, because usually Anna will do it, you know, and I'm the little sister, so I'll stay in the back and I'll just let them go ahead, sisters, you guys can do it. And so when Anna stepped back, you know, it's me and Sally, and as you guys know, me and Sally.
One, we don't
So
get
with
along
Sally-
a lot. Two,
So Sally's gonna tell me, you better step up too. This is why you need to, you know, she's always telling me, holding me accountable,
yeah.
making sure that I'm not stepping back as a little sister because I just love to be the little sister. And Sally reminds me, you're a grown woman, okay? You're not a little sister. You ain't 5 years old, girl. You 28, okay? Like, yes, ma'am. Yes, captain. So it's definitely been good. Just for our personal growth as well. Just being held accountable. And that's why it's important to surround yourself with people that will hold you accountable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even when you don't like it.
Exactly. If we don't like it, that's when that's when the camera turns off.
Y'all don't know how many times we get together to record an episode and we gotta cut it off. Okay, we gotta turn
to come back another time,
Right.
like, after we get
right after we get an
Kumbaya.
attitude adjustment, and then we come back and re-record, because it's tough out here. Imagine, you know, doing something and trying to work with 3 different people. It doesn't matter that these are your siblings, because you're all your own person and you have your own ideas, you have your own opinions on how things should be done, how you should say things. And so when disagreements come up, sometimes it's good to just turn it off and walk away and sacrifice another day to get it right. Because
and that's something that we have to learn, whether it's in our sisterhood or even outside of this with other people, is how to collaborate. You know,
Oh, yes.
how to cooperate together.
if anything, this right here teaches me how to cooperate with people outside of my home.
yeah,
Because
yes, because I remember you had something come up at work, so
Right.
it like kind of the
Yeah.
same thing where you have to
step
step
in.
in.
And
Yes.
and the thing is, because you know, dealing with different personalities in your own family, because your own family, the people closest to you are the people that's going to try you, test you, okay? And
That right.
and so you take that and you use that to your advantage when you're at, you know, in a place where you have to be like work, or just in your daily life, you know, whether you're dealing with maybe a rude person in customer service, or some difficult person to handle, to deal with. This is where my training, you know, I'm in the field, I'm training every day. I'm building that patience. I'm building that, all of that. I'm dying to self. It's very,
oh yeah, diet itself. That's something I had to practice too.
like I'm
really gotta
I'm
practice.
punching my ego in the
Yup.
face. You know, it's a humbling experience over here. Siblings keep you humble all the way. There's no such thing as like, you think you're so cute and you're too cute for me to put you in your place.
What?
What? Look at your glasses. You thought you were so cute earlier. If y'all could hear Kim laughing.
Nothing but air. But yeah, that's so true, you know. Keep it humble. Keep it humble.
Yeah, keep it humble. That's why sometimes, you know, we start getting into it and it's like, keep it cute. Keep it cute. Keep it funny.
Turn it down. Get a
Yeah,
little loud.
right.
Yeah.
It's
And then when it
getting-
gets too loud, then someone's
getting-
going to say,
when it's getting too
Mm.
loud, then it's time to go. Pack your bags and go. Okay, we don't want to
Mhm.
cross any lines, especially at this point in our life. We know when you're
Yeah, as
young,
adults,
when
yeah.
you're young and you're arguing, you're crossing all the lines. You're taking it there.
Yeah.
Like what way can I just make you crumble as a person? And that's, I mean, obviously that's not a good thing to do, but you know, in our younger
Siblings do
years,
that.
siblings, of course,
My children.
you're trying to figure out how
our
can I make your
children,
day worse?
gosh,
How can I make you suffer in this moment?
They do the best of that.
Now that we're all grown and we have kids, there's no more. No. As soon as you get close to the line, get out.
Yeah.
Remove yourself, please. Yeah. So anyway, now that we are all up to speed on our goals, you have already a scheduled date. You have people in the same goal as you, so you're already working towards that. You have already done exactly what you said we're going to do, and I just love when people keep their word, because that's what you are doing right now. In 2 months, or actually less than that, we're going to have a little baby. We're going to have a little baby in our arms, and we might have that little baby on a
Here
couple
on the
episodes.
podcast,
Yes. Just like how we had to bring Sienna on our very first podcast, and she I'm sorry, on our very first episode, and she joins us here and there sometimes. We're gonna have a little baby, baby Shiny from the Shiny family, who's gonna join us here, a little baby boy. So we're so excited for that. So now, do any of y'all have any new goals moving forward? Because I know that the thing about goals is that you continually have them. You continually make them. It's something that you should continually have. You should always want
Always have a
better,
goal,
want
yeah.
more. Yeah, always have a goal.
Always be reaching for something, because if you have no
Exactly.
goal, no type of vision, then there's no hope.
My people perish for the lack of it.
There you go.
I mean, that was
It's true,
said
though.
for a reason.
Mhm.
So, does anybody have any new goals that they want
I'll
to
go
share?
first.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll go first because, when we started that episode, I didn't know that I would no longer be employed.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's just a good
What are you gonna say, Anna?
I'm just saying, like, wow, you're man.
She's just
So-
pulling it out there. Rip the band-aid.
Yeah, so we're gonna rip off the Band-Aid.
Mhm.
Our company announced that they're gonna lay off the whole department from the top to the bottom, and there are so many other opportunities out there
Yeah.
within the airline industry that I
Uh-huh.
could definitely take on.
Exactly.
But I'm taking this next step in faith of not continuing on.
yes,
Yeah,
In
under,
this-
under
which is a huge thing.
under any other boss.
Yes,
basically.
Right.
Or
exactly.
any other person.
Exactly.
Exactly. And so I'm gonna step out and try to be my own boss.
Mhm. You go, girl.
Learn,
She is a
venture
cool
out into
writer.
something new.
Is a
And-
cool girl. There are definitely more creative ways to bring
Yes.
in money these days.
Exactly.
And so-
in our time.
Like Tubby Todd, yeah. And so you're venturing out now, and you're gonna go and you're gonna discover the lane that was meant for you anyway. So I'm excited for that. Are you excited for that?
Super excited, a little bit
excited.
scared,
I'm
but
excited.
you have to face your fears and just
Exactly.
go and do something different. I've been doing the same
Mhm.
thing. I've been working for
Exactly.
the airline industry for, I think, since 2014.
Doing the same thing, expecting
So,
different results.
expecting different results.
Yeah, come on, guys.
I mean, if this was for me, then great, but I know that
Yeah.
it's not for me.
Yeah.
I've been praying to
yes.
quit. My husband has been telling me to quit,
Mhm.
but I could never do it myself. So with
And your
the
job
company
said, "We're letting you go."
laying off the whole department, I'm like, this is
It was meant to be.
what I've been praying for.
Exactly.
Anyways, they took the opportunity out of my own hands
Yeah.
to put in my notice. So
Oh, it's making you step into the next part, a next season in your life, fully dependable on God, knowing that, Lord, if this is what my life is to be, then you will go all in it. And I'm telling you right now, what I've seen,
I know you're trying to do
I'm
that laugh,
excited.
but because
I
you
know,
lost your
I know.
voice, just stay away from it.
But you know,
Just don't even do it.
my voice, it sucks right now. Okay, like I really hate talking because then it's just. Anyways, but I have seen Sally starting to take in that next chapter,
Mhm.
and I am
I can't wait. I'm
loving
excited.
every bit of
I'm
it.
so excited.
I love
Right.
every bit of it. Everything I'm
Yes.
seeing, I'm like,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
that's great because I don't even think it's like that special. But
That's because you're good at that.
Yeah.
You see people that aren't good at stuff like that,
I'm sick of it.
Like,
I'm sick of it.
Like we have
I'm
to put
sick
a
of
lot
it.
into it. You just do it like it's nothing.
Let's talk about people who have a gift that don't exercise
Yes.
it. I'm sick
Okay.
of it.
Gosh,
Well, let's just take it like even in the most simplest way.
girl.
We love to sing. Our family loves music. Our family's very like on the art, on the creative side.
Yeah.
Very, very creative. And I know some families
Uh,
like my husband, he thinks that we're a bunch of weirdos.
yeah.
We
yeah.
as in us on the couch.
Yeah.
All of our husbands. All of our husbands.
Yeah.
Because we just love singing. We
Yeah.
can just sit with a guitar or
Yeah.
and just sing from sun up to sundown.
Could have a
And
whole
it's a
Broadway
good time.
show.
We can sit and try to like compose, put together
Literally,
like a song.
yeah.
It's kind of it's giving. I want to be in a band. I want to be Selena Ilos Dinos. But okay, so out of us sitting here,
Uh-huh.
Sally was gifted. She has actual talent. She can actually sing. Okay, who do you think sings the most? Not Sally. Me and Kim. We're always singing. We're always the first to volunteer. We want to sing. We want to have a solo. But the person who can sing is
Yes.
never singing.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to,
Mhm.
we have to convince
Yeah.
her
And that goes for her husband too.
because he can also sing.
He can sing.
Yes, gifted.
And
blessed,
it's so annoying.
Blessed with this voice.
If you can sing, why don't you sing?
Exactly. That's true.
Not
That's true, though. It's about
Oh.
we're talking about you and your husband. This
See?
is
That's what happens.
we're gonna turn this off and get the
People can
belt.
sing and they're too cool.
Go get the wooden spoon. Go get the wooden spoon right now. Take off your glasses. Get the wooden spoon. No, but Kim, you're so right. I'm so excited to see Sally dive into this, man. This is
Yes.
something that we've been telling her from the
Forever.
very beginning, even before marriage.
She's
This is
literally-
something that we've always
Yeah.
known was for her.
She was literally
so
born
good
with
at
that
it.
talent.
She's so tapped into that creative side.
Yes.
She's just very creative when it comes to capturing special moments and even
Yes.
capturing the mundane.
Yes.
It's not that every picture she has is like a special moment.
Mhm.
It's that everything that
Mhm.
she captures becomes special.
It really does.
Like even in
It
just
really
a normal
does.
day to day, you're washing
Yes.
dishes, you're getting ready for the day, or
Yeah.
you're just being a mom, or you're at work
Mhm.
trying to do your job, or it doesn't matter. You're at
Yeah.
the park with your kids. Sally always finds
Always.
a way
Yeah.
to bring out all of the importance in an ordinary normal thing.
Yeah,
something
just like-
that you don't think about.
Exactly, because there's like two examples I can think of. I remember when we were at the park last week, and when mom and dad came, and mom was sitting, in the grass with the kids, and there was the little flowers
Yeah.
popping up,
Yeah.
and she was showing them how to make a necklace and connect
Yes.
them all together. And I remember seeing Anna run off, and she had I think she already had one tied around, and she was picking up more flowers. And Sally was like, look at Princess Poppy. And I looked and I was like, oh, it was like such a moment,
Yeah.
seeing it, but then also Sally capturing that moment,
Yeah.
especially the one I seen recently
Oh.
that you captured with dad, my dad with the
Leaf blower?
leaf blower
He
and the
was-
kids. Oh my gosh, I couldn't
Yeah.
stop laughing at Anna, but man,
And I hope that Sally adds that clip in for y'all because
yes,
it's just something that's happening in your regular life.
exactly,
And you don't notice
yes,
how special it is.
yes,
And you don't notice the joy that everyone's
Exactly.
having in that moment
and then she was
until you
able,
see it.
she was able to capture
Yeah.
it.
Until you put yourself outside of it and
Yeah.
you get to look at the big picture. And Sally has a special way of doing that. She has a gift of doing that.
I heard the kids laughing, and
Yeah.
I'm busy inside doing my own thing. And I look out the window, and I'm like, "What are these kids doing?" They're jumping up and down. I'm like, "That's a moment to capture."
Yeah.
And that's something that I always tell Anna and Kim. I'm like,
Yeah,
"See a
exactly.
moment, capture it. Like,
yeah.
don't wait to say, hey, everybody, take a picture." If you see someone in the moment,
Yes.
capture it.
That's another thing because you don't stage anything.
no.
And you don't stage anything at all, and but then you're able to capture just raw, beautiful moments in our ordinary life, which brings me to that song that I love so much. And I wanna thank you for giving me the best day
Oh,
my
it makes me want to
life.
cry.
And so in the song, the song is it's just an ordinary day.
Yes.
She wakes
I'm
up.
literally like tears, guys.
She wakes up and like she goes to work, and then it's raining,
Uh-huh.
and it's like, oh, because it's raining, and she's soaked through and through, and she walks in the door, and she just sees whoever it is that she sees, whoever she's referencing in the song. But like, you see your husband, or you see your kids, and you're like, and I just want to say thank you for giving me the best
Yes.
day of my life. Oh, just to be with you
Yes.
is giving me the best day of my life. And that is the essence in everything that Sally captures.
Exactly.
It's just a regular day. And it's like,
Yeah.
the sun is shining a little bit too bright, or we're here, we're having another barbecue again, and then you see that the pictures that she
moment,
captures and the moments that
yes.
you didn't even know the joy that you had during
Really,
that time.
It really is.
And it's like, I just want to thank you for
Yeah.
giving me the best day of my life.
Yeah, so when I seen that video, I just me and Becky both, we were just watching it over and over and
I
over.
love it so much.
Yeah, and I was just like, because Sally, that's what she always says, capture the moment. But me and Anna,
don't speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
We live in the moment, but if we try to capture the moment,
it's not giving.
It's not.
And that's why
it's like a regular
picture,
photo and regular
you need
video.
To delete it. You need to delete it.
Yes, it's like just take it off your camera roll.
And the thing is, like, I want to do that, and that's why it's a gift.
Exactly.
Because it's not something anyone can just do.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah, you have to have a gift to be able to capture it the way that it. Sometimes you feel a certain way, and you're like, man, I wish this moment.
Yes.
Then you capture it, and it's not giving the same.
No, you put the phone to record you.
And you put the phone to record right now while you're in the moment. And it's just wasn't giving how you're feeling,
Yeah.
But Sally has a way of bringing that out in picture.
Yes.
And it just
she's so good at it.
Yeah. That's what makes it a gift.
Yes, exactly.
There's a difference between me, Kim, taking pictures and Sally taking pictures.
Yes.
And that's why Sally gets frustrated with us.
Yeah.
She
always does
us to capture the same things. And then we're doing it, and it's not
the same. That's why
Sally can't wrap her brain around. Why can't you do it? Just take the picture.
That's why she's training her husband, because her husband is starting to go. He's starting to know how to take better angles.
Even Sally's husband takes better pictures than we do
because he's trained.
Yes.
By the best.
Right, by a professional. Yeah. So definitely excited for this. Whenever you got the news that the company let you guys know all at once, hey, we're doing a huge layoff of a lot of departments, and your departments is one of them. Everybody's gone. This is the date that you're leaving. This is like not a negotiable thing. Bye. Go ahead. And
the call ended. Yeah. There was no room for questions to be asked or anything. That came later. But
what was your initial, like your first reaction to that?
Well, one, I missed the call, so I'm just getting.
Oh, wow,
I'm just getting all the notifications on my. I wasn't working that day that they announced it, but I was getting all the notifications on my watch from Teams, and I was like, "What is going on?" And then that's when I later on saw an email, the actual, "We're laying you off," blah blah blah. But I didn't feel. I felt really bad for my fellow coworkers and friends. But I honestly felt relieved. Felt relieved because this is something that I've wanted to do, but I could never find myself putting in that notice because that's something really hard. Yes. I even reposted. I think before that, I reposted a TikTok of like putting in my notice. Do you remember that video? It was like the point of view of like trying to figure out.
Like
you're practicing
walking in and like
just like
I quit or
or like just walk away because I know the last time
you didn't know you were foreshadowing what was to come.
Because that's the hardest thing is saying goodbye to your job or your workplace or
especially you've been there. This is almost like your family now. You've known them you've known them longer than you probably know some of our family members.
It's getting real. Like now I really have to step into what I love to do or stepping into something new.
I can't imagine having to, I can't imagine it, but at the same time, this is kind of where everything was leading to anyway. So for this to be taken out of your hands.
Confirmed
what
I wanted to do.
Yeah, exactly. It just assured you in everything that you were already dreaming of wanting to do. So now you get to fully dive into it. And I know that when you're walking in your gift and your purpose, it just everything aligns. So it's not about how are we gonna make it. It's just no, we're making it this way now. So yeah, I'm excited for
That's
it.
right. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for it. And to jump on that with the new goals and everything, I know that am trying to I am taking a new path. Something I never thought in my life that I would ever do, but it has recently come up as an interest, and it has not only just as an interest, but it aligns with everything else that I already have been doing in my life. And so I'm trying to dive into this new road that I've never been in, and taking the classes for it, and being back in a class environment kind of thing, having to do homework and study, and it's only going to help me to develop more. So I hope so. That's what I'm doing on our net, on whenever we touch base in June. Then I'll share specifically on what it is. Just because it's so important for me to make sure that I'm settled in this new career path. I'm so excited. I've never done anything like it. I'm scared, genuinely, but in a good way, like nervous, but good nervousness.
Yeah, exactly. Because just this new goal that you're going into, and how this was something like we all never really seen or tapped into. So this is like exciting for you. It's exciting for me. Like I'm excited for you.
Wow.
Because one thing, like we always said, one thing with Anna that she's so good at is wherever she is placed, like in a job environment, she thrives. Yes, everything she touches turns into gold.
I hope so. I really
Literally.
do. I'm not
And
like,
just like how
I'm gonna take that. I hope that it.
just like that, I'm telling you, okay, speak it. But just like Sally with her gift, that's she's naturally good at capturing the moment. Anna is just naturally good at where she's at. She thrives in whatever she's in.
Okay, I hope so, girl.
She
Because
thrives.
I'm going
Like,
on this new territory.
Just girl, just okay. Like just with her job now, everyone loves Anna.
Well,
Okay, everyone does.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's just like
Yeah,
that's what I
definitely.
said. Everything she
I don't like
touches,
changing subject.
everything she touches
Please.
turns gold. And remember, Anna doesn't like the spotlight on her.
Yes. So
So when they do it at work, Anna's just like,
yeah,
take me
I
home.
know. I know. But you know what? To go into a new thing that I've never done before,
Yes,
it's always gonna be. You're always, unfamiliar territory is always gonna be kind of scary because
Yeah.
you're always gonna be weary of where you're placing your feet and looking around and making sure that you're, going the path you're supposed to
Exactly.
go. But also, that's why it's so important to expose your children to
Yes.
things that you weren't exposed to.
Exactly.
Because this is only something new for us because we're just now exposed to it, and we're
that's
just now learning about this new possibility
Yes.
that's available to us.
Exactly.
So it's important with your children, like how little kids, they see Tongans or Islanders in football or in whatever lane that they're in. It's representation. That's what I'm looking for. Representation matters because whenever they see that they can do it, then they'll know that that's an option that's available to them, that that's an opportunity waiting for them, that if they wanted to take that opportunity, that they could.
Yeah.
And so that's why I'm now going down this new path, is because this has been I've been exposed to it and seeing the
Exactly.
possibilities and ready to jump in and go ahead and go down that path. So I can't wait for June when we have the
Yes, the touch base,
episode.
yeah.
Yes, where we'll be able to see where we are. And I hope that everything that Kim said about me thriving is true. So I can give you guys some good news. Okay, so Kim, go ahead and share with us.
Yeah. So my goal is also something that it's definitely not new, but it's something that me and my husband have been wanting to tap into for a really long time. And just the past couple months, it's been very in the forefront of our mind. Like, this is the new path that we should be taking. And then it just so happened that it's tying into everything, like alongside Anna's, alongside Sally, like everything is all correlating together. And I'm just so excited to go into this new goal. Just like Anna, I will in June,
Yes.
then we'll be able to talk more specifically about what that goal is. But it's something that has definitely been challenging myself as a person for my personal growth, challenging my mind, growing my mind, making me read books. So it helps with my words and my development and how I talk and how I think, just all around as a person. So I'm definitely so excited. I can't wait for June so that we can talk about it because it's happening. Okay,
It's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Yes,
It's already on the move.
exactly.
Okay? And the thing is, it's happening
It
without.
is.
We're trying to
It
catch
is.
up to
The
the
ball's
momentum.
moving and we're trying to catch up. Yeah,
We're trying to catch up to the momentum because when the moment comes, you got to take it.
exactly.
So the moment is here.
Yes.
Obviously, the moment's here for Sally, like in a real way.
Yes.
So when we say the moment's here, it's here. So I'm so excited to see everybody
Yes,
dive
me
into
too.
that. I'm so proud of you guys for actually
Yes, I'm
sticking
proud
to
of
what
you
you
guys
said you were
too.
gonna do on the
Yes.
first episode and working towards it. And I know that with your marathon
Mhm.
goals,
Yes.
I know that you have been making it a point to make it to all like Kim's step classes
Yes.
and to make it to the other instructors and their
Yeah.
fitness classes and trying to get in and even at the park, to get out there to having be more
Mhm.
active. So I see it, and it's always good to be with people who have goals because then it helps
Yeah.
you encourage you as you go
Exactly.
and you discover yourself and everything.
And
That's
once you achieve those goals, continue to have goals.
yeah,
That's
make a
one
new
thing.
goal. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So excited.
It
so
is
excited for
exciting.
everybody's journey. I hope that for those of you who started with us and shared your goals with us, that you're continuing also, that you are continually touching base with where you are, where you want to be, what you can change if you need to
Mhm.
pivot, if you
Yes.
need to change the formula,
Exactly.
or if things have been working for you, then that's wonderful and continue to go down that path. Or even if you're just completely doing a 180 and going down a whole different direction,
exactly.
like
It's
I am
never too
about to
late.
do,
Yeah,
then
that's right.
kudos to you, and we're rooting for you.
Yes.
And hopefully you update us too, because I love hearing from our viewers.
Oh, I
it.
love hearing your feedback.
Yes, and thank you guys so much for your support too. Whether it's
Yes.
you sharing our podcast or
Listening in.
right, or giving encouragement and feedback
Yes.
too on our posts.
Exactly.
I know.
Or texting us about it.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I have a lot of friends and family that
Yes.
will text us while they're watching and just
Exactly.
supporting us, and even on Instagram, because I know a lot of
Yes.
y'all are on Instagram where we get most of our feedback.
Mhm.
So even just giving us a word of encouragement, telling us, hey, I really liked this episode because
Yeah.
of this, or even sharing things that you guys want us to touch on. That's
It means a lot.
it does. It
It
means
really
a lot.
does.
It means a lot all the time. It's really encouraging, and that's the real reason why this podcast was made in the first
Yeah.
place, was to have that community and that
Exactly.
sisterhood with our
Exactly.
viewers, and just sharing the same struggles that we go through,
Yes.
not just as individuals, not just as siblings, because
Mhm.
we definitely struggle there.
Yes.
But sometimes, but even as mothers,
Yes.
even young women
Exactly.
wives, young women who are single, young women
Mhm.
too. So whenever you guys give us that feedback, it really encourages us to
Yes.
continue to do it,
Yes.
because meeting up, it's
Yeah.
sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's a struggle, and it's not because it's because of the excuses that we make,
Yeah.
but every
Or the
time,
attitudes.
right,
You guys know.
or attitude,
So-
and so whenever you guys give us that positive feedback,
Exactly. It really
and
does.
it helps us to continue.
Yes, it really does.
Yeah. So we hope that helps you continue, that this
Mhm.
is helping you, support you in whatever it is that you have going. So thank you guys for joining us again. Thanks you to my sisters too for just being honest and real with your
Mhm.
questions, and about what's going on, and
Oh yeah.
and just tapping into
Exactly.
having real conversations
Yeah.
with each other also, because I really do appreciate that and
too.
value being able to have
Yeah,
real
me too.
conversations with you guys.
Thank you so much, Anna. And thank you so much for having this space as well. Anna
Yeah.
and Kim, we've podcasted at different locations.
And thank you for having your sunglasses on so that our viewers don't have to see your red eye, because
Here we go again.
Here we go. And I'm not going to call you the same thing I called you earlier.
Add another
before you
tally
say
mark
it's
on there.
the jean jacket vibes. But thank you so much, guys, for tuning
Yes.
into this episode of
What Anna Said podcast.
Bye.